I'm solo today. Actually, not really. Ashley's right behind. Oh, are you doing a sneak peek? Oh, please don't. The set's gonna fall down. We have such a small set, and if you move in one spot, like the whole thing will fall down. People don't know. It looks all, well, I don't want to say glamorous, but everything is so just like so tight. I am really excited today to give you some tips and tricks about home derma rolling. I'm a licensed esthetician. My name is Lindsay Holder, and I have been a spa owner and esthetician for over 13 years. If you're just now joining us, you can also watch me on YouTube if you're watching now, or you can listen to our podcast as well. So I'm a little jealous of this episode because I test products for a living, and I recently tested a product out and it messed my face up. So I've had to not derma roll for a little while. And so I feel like my face has healed from that product. So you're welcome. I test these out for you. And I will not be putting that product as a recommendation. And I am really excited to get back into derma rolling. I can already tell that I have missed my derma rolling. You will notice once you start derma rolling a lot that when you stop derma rolling for a little bit, like your texture already feels completely different and you can just get it right back on track really quickly. And I'm going to give you some tips with that. So if you have never derma rolled, I want to let you know. So some people say, oh, it's very dangerous at home. You need to go to a licensed professional. I have my own take on that. I say, yes, go to a licensed professional. If you want to do a professional microneedling treatment, absolutely. Of course, you need a professional for that. And I've done that too, but I prefer derma rolling at home for my skin just because I have a pretty, just my skin is so sensitive. I like a more gentle approach to my skin, but that is just me completely. And it's just easier for me to do. And there's just no downtime at all. So first I wanted to tell you, if you want to geek out like I do about the science behind derma rolling and microneedling, I'm going to guide you here to, this is one of my favorite books, and you can get this book too. It's The Concise Guide to Dermal Needling, Dr. Lance Setterfield. It is excellent. It is a it's science based, so it's a slow read. You want to take it's like the Bible. You're like, what? let me read that verse again. That's the same thing here, but there's some excellent information in here and statistics, and I really like how he goes over everything. There's before and after pictures. There's things that can go wrong with microneedling and derma rolling, and things that can go right. So it's a really great book to have. It's in my skincare library. So we'll link that in the show notes if you want to learn more about derma rolling. Another book I'm just going to show you, because we're going to go over this just slightly, that I really like is The Ultimate Guide to Red Light Therapy. This is an excellent one too. This is by Ari Whitten. And Ari Whitten. And it is wonderful too. So if you're into red light therapy like I am, you're going to want to read this as well. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's get into derma rolling. Okay, so you can get there's so many different derma rolling needles on the market. And with that, what I say is this: just use what you want, just watch other videos, see what's going to fit your personality the best and what you think is going to work for you. Now, for me, I am just a really big fan. This is not sponsored by Beauty Bio, by the way, in at all. I have purchased all my needles, all the products I'm going to show you, but I am very comfortable with the Beauty Bio microneedling set, and you're going to find this out. This is just for me, because these are needles in your skin. Once you are comfortable with a derma roller at home, you tend to like, I think I'll just stick with that one because I like the needles. I like the way my skin and feels. It's easy for me to do, and I know how to use it. And so that's one of the reasons why I like to stick with Beauty Bio. It's not like I'm trying to like find all these different needles to work with. The other reason I really like it is the head is super easy to snap on and off. So you can literally just push this little button and it snaps off the head, and you can interchange it with the bigger, larger head for the body. And I can show you that in a minute. Another reason why I like it is you can just turn it on and you have a little bit of red light therapy, and it literally turns on, so it rolls on my skin so smoothly. And that's another feature that I really like. I haven't tried the stamps yet, so I can get back to you on that. That is something that I would like to try. So if you want to try the stamps, you can as well. So a couple of tips. So make sure when you do home dermarolling that you start with a clean, fresh, clean, fresh skin is a must, because you want the most out of your home dermarolling. I do really like how the Beauty Bio offers, after you cleanse your skin, they do offer these prep pads. It just makes it really easy to just be able to get some pads and just wipe off your skin that's already, you think it's fresh and clean, and then you use one of these pads and you look at it, you're like, oh my word, I still had some debris on there, some impurities on there. So I really like using this prior to the dermarolling. So you could use that to prep your skin with. And of course, you want to have a clean set of needles. I am on the subscription plan that they offer. So it comes like this, like your box will come in. And then that way, the reason why I like that is that you don't have to really think about, oh, when was the last time I used my needles? I don't know. How many, should I do? It just comes in the mail. If you're on your consistent schedule, then you're right on target and on track. So that's why I like it. So this comes in the mail. I don't even have to think about it. So I wanted to share that little bit of advice with you. So you're going to want to do 3 types of passes. You're going to want to do a vertical pass, a horizontal pass, and a diagonal pass. So you'll want to go vertical. And I like to, when I go up, so you turn the device on, you want to go up, and I like to lift up at the top and then go back down. I like to do 1 pass. Okay. So I don't do more than 1 pass. And then I do go over my lips and I go down, up like this. Okay. And I'll do like this. And I like to get over my brows. I'll do it like this, and then I'll kind of curve on the nose. The other pass you're going to want to do is horizontal. So you'll do a horizontal pass, and then you're going to do a vertical pass as well. You're just ensuring that you're getting all the appropriate areas on your face. Of course, I like to do my neck and chest in addition to that. And I then switch out my head after that. And I like to have their body head. And I'm going to show you how I switch that out in just a second. And I roll my hands all the way up to my arms, my chest, and even my legs. It helps me just smooth out my skin, allows me to be able to penetrate products better into my body then, and then helps me with my cellulite. Okay, so I'm going to switch out the head. So it's very easy to switch this out. You see how small the surface is for the face. And then I'm going to pop this head out, and I'm going to pop in a larger body tool. So Beauty Bio has a body tool. You can find another one online as well. And now you've got your really large tool that you can just really go quickly. You're going to want to do the same on your body. You're going to want to do the vertical, horizontal, and diagonal lines, 1 pass each. And I like, again, to lift up as you go up to that 1 pass and then back down. So I'm not just rolling over the same spot either. If you want to watch me in action, by the way, I just thought I'd throw it out to you that I have an app. It's at lindsayholder.com. You can actually see me in action. You can it's so easy. You can just download the app on your phone, and we can micro needle dermaroll together at home. And I'm not chatty through it. I literally go right to business, and you can just hit play. Let's dermaroll. Let's get it done so we can get beyond with our night that you have to do. Speaking of night, I really recommend that you do this at night versus the morning. And that's when your body is repairing itself, and you wouldn't want to dermaroll your skin and then go out into the sun. So let's let the holes that you're basically aerating your skin to let them close back up and have that protection through the night. So what you want to do after you've dermarolled is I want to give you a few tips. I like to, first, I want to, actually, let me tell you what to do first, because you can clean it a little bit later, but we've got to get in that product super quick. So I like to use a peptide or growth hormone serum. Those are my two go-tos that I like to, because you're basically having holes in your skin and you want to put your product as soon as possible into those holes. So you want to do that. So I do that. I really like the capsule version. Even I like to use collagen too. So the collagen hydrofiller by the Droplet is excellent. It's the micro infusion. So you're using that droplet over the microneedle. I mean, so nice. It is getting in so deep. So that is a huge bonus tip for you. And then I really love using my LED light. Here is the Current Body LED. I did this morning before the show. And I like to use an LED light after I do the dermarolling. It also reduces any redness that you may have, and it's a great healing agent, and it speeds up that collagen as well. It's very easy to put on. You just put it on right there. You can strap it on the back of your face. Here's a tip. I do not use this little tiny hole. It's just too annoying, honestly, to try to get in. I use this big giant hole here, and I just thread it through right there. That's what I do. And it's very easy. You can just walk around and just press and hold, and it stays on. I also have the neck version too. So I encourage you, if you can, to do that LED light after your dermarolling. Okay, so once you have done your growth serum and you have done your LED light, then you can put on all your goodies after that. So you can put, I usually put one skin on my face. I'm a big major fan. I have one skin. I've used you for a long time. You are my favorite. You hear me talk about it all the time. So I like to do that. And then if I need to, I'll put on heavier moisturizer if I need to. I'm usually good at that point for that. Let me tell you how to clean your derma roller, but I wanted to give you one other tip. My sister is pretty sensitive when she does the microneedling, derma rolling at home. So she uses a magnesium mask on her face the next morning. And I just wanted to show you this. This is pretty cool. So we'll link it below. H2 Beauty, and it's by Water and Wellness, but it's really cool. So these little tablets here, these are masks and they will expand in water. The magnesium that you put in the water. So they're little tablets like this. Okay. You just drop the tablet inside water and expands, and then you drop the mask in there and you put it on your skin. The magnesium is really going to soothe your skin. So if you have really sensitive skin, that may be a really good trick for you to do the next day. It is like magic on her skin. Ashley just absolutely loves it. She's talked about it before, but that's what she does because her skin is just so sensitive. Now let's get into cleaning the device. I'm going to give you a couple of tips that I do. You've noticed that I've held up these silicone bowls. This is just a little find, because I was finding like, where am I going to store my needles? This size is bigger. I'm annoyed because I have to clean it. I need a glass bowl every time. Like, what in the world? What am I going to do? And yes, they come with these little, the Beauty Body comes with these little plastic things. But really, what am I going to do with that? I'm just a fast mover in the bathroom with my skincare. So I needed to figure something out. So easy find. I got these off Amazon. They're silicone bowls. I'm a little OCD, so it's labeled clean. So that means these are for the clean needles. But that's, hey, listen, let me tell you something. A little inside secret. Here's an inside secret for the podcasters and YouTubes. You want your esthetician to be clean and OCD. I'm just telling you. So if you go anywhere in a spa, anywhere, go to the bathroom, it's dirty, run. You need to run. The room needs to look spotless. Everything needs to look spotless and clean. Everything is going on your skin. So that is my personal take on that. So I whenever I go out to a spa, I'm always looking like around for cleanliness. So anyway, so I get these silicone containers. They're off Amazon and it's great. I'm easily able to just, because you're not going to run the needles this way. It's not hard for the needle. So I put I store my needles in here, but when I clean them, there's a couple of things you can do. First, you want to get a spray bottle and label it. This one actually came with Beauty Bio, and it's labeled sanitizing spray. And you can put your alcohol in this. I'll put the percentage down below, and you just spritz it all around. Let it set for 10 minutes. So where are you going to set this needle? This is perfect. You can set it. Usually I just set it right here on the lid. You can do that. And then you just let it set for 10 minutes. Then I rinse it out. And then I'm just extra OCD again about cleanliness. So this is my tip. I put the needles back in there, the head of the Dermaroller, and I use denture tablets. Denture tablets pull off any debris, and it was going to extra clean your needles. I'm sorry, but we are putting those needles on your face. They are putting holes in your skin. I just want it to be so super clean, and I want your needles to be so super clean. They need to sit here for 10 minutes. This is such a great bowl just to put it in, and then soak for 10 minutes, and then just rinse out. Once you've rinsed it out, you can do two things. I have a silicone pad. These are also easily to find on Amazon. You can just let it air dry out here, the needle, or you can just let it air dry out in the cap, whatever your preference is. I usually have them both right here, and then I put them back in their happy home in their silicone bowl. Everything should have a happy home, because that way you're just organized and you can find it. So here is this happy home for the big guy here, and it fits really nicely, the big one. So I don't have the small microneedle tip and the big one in the same container. I keep them separate. So watch this. It's so easy. You just click this, and then you are able to put this by itself in the bowl, and then you're ready to go. You let it air dry, and then you're all good. That way everything is kept clean and sanitized, and you know those two little silicone bowls, that is where your microneedle is. And I like, because you can just easily remove it from this tool here. What is this called, Ashley? The handle. The handle. I blanked for a minute. The handle. And then that way you can I just keep it in with my makeup brushes and stuff too. And yes, I am OCD with that too. So I do throw that into my UV sanitizer with my makeup brushes, and I just sanitize everything all together. But that's just me. Well, I hope that was so helpful for you. Again, if you want to watch me do this full skincare tutorial, head to lindsayholder.com, download our app, and you will just head to the skin tutorial section, and that's going to show you all about Dermarolling. And if you want to learn more about the product section, I do and review one product a week on the app, so you can watch me there. I would love to hear from you. Please comment below, like, and subscribe. And thank you for joining, and tune in next week.